Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of the Golden Lap Save with Knight. And we're on for race number 4 today. I've read all your comments. In fact, I've replied to most of them. Just want to take this opportunity to give you another thank you for anyone who takes the time to comment. It really does mean a lot. You can see we're at 822 subs. Pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. The 4 figures is not far away. We're going to be there real soon. Hopefully, well, I don't really know how long it's going to take. I don't really know. We have really good months, and then we have just okay months. We don't have bad months, because if we have one sub joined in a month, that's a good month. So we don't really have bad months. Now, starting off with the standings, you can see we are quite significantly ahead of Chapman, who are themselves quite significantly ahead of Vernier, who are up into the 5th position. It's a little bit crazy. They're up into 5th. You know, they're above Wayland, and they usually were right at the bottom, so they've clearly got a good car this season. But the teams we are worried about are the teams up above us. LeBron and Ezzolini. Now, Ezzolini look like they are just really quick. The drivers are doing really good stuff. It's how we can respond to that as we go through the season. They've been fined twice as well, which is just... What are they doing? What are they doing? You can see we are only 9 points off LeBron, but 44 points off Ezzolini. We've got to start really pushing on to try and get a couple of race wins under our belt. And today, of course, we're going to build another part. What are we going to start with? Well, it's probably... Oh, I don't know. What track are we on? We're on a power track by the looks of things. Total speed, acceleration, braking and cornering. It does make sense to go with another chassis, to be fair. So I think that's what we're going to go with. We're going to see what we get numbers-wise. 3,050. Okay, so if all of those are set like this the minute... That gives us 3008 plays 2909. Not exactly fair, but if I swap them round, it does even things out over there. The chassis is a little bit better here. If we swap that around, it goes the other way. $29.59, $29.58. So the cars are very similar. LaRousse has slightly better total speed, but Bregman's got the acceleration. We've got lots of money in the bank, so I think we can go for a couple of repair and upgrade here to try and boost the cars just a tad. That'll do us nicely. Okay, so a little bit on the engine overall, but we're probably going to build more parts, except the next part that we want to build. Probably going to be engines again, actually. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, let's click continue. No sabotage this time, which is good. Dan Jansen, driver of Team Wayland, partied a bit too hard and is hungover. So Jansen, Inner Wayland, okay. There was a comment saying, don't skip through all of the pre-session stuff. You know, it's useful to know what's going on, and I fully agree. So that's what I'm doing here. Francisco Silva. Oh! Crew chief of LeBron is got a... That could be useful. Okay. Out you go, LaRousse. Out you go, Bregman. Times 2 speed. Sectors are up. We're going to set some lap times. We're going to have a good quali session where we really focus on what we're tuning. And we'll talk about what we're going to focus on in terms of tuning in a second when we've put in our initial lap times. LaRousse can't focus, dang it. That's not particularly helpful. Maldonado putting in purples until Woods goes in and puts in purples. And Bregman's got a best third sector until Nielsen maybe takes that away. Nielsen did take it away. Look at that, 2.6 seconds faster for Nielsen. What the heck? LaRousse down in the 153.9. So it's going to have to be engine. It's going to have to be engine. I think, at least for LaRousse, it'll have to be. And that wasn't bad. Look at that 44. That's basically half of LaRousse's engine already tuned up. Oh, chassis is a little bit weaker here, but this might be more shared around. Let's see what we can get. Okay, a lot more even there, but it wasn't nearly as good a tuning session for Bregman, which is unfortunate. Now, I did see a comment about giving Bregman potentially the better parts. I also saw another comment being like, you could fight for the drivers at a later point. Oh, I can't remember exactly what that comment said. 1 second, let me check. What did that comment say? I know the game has paused for a second. Keep upgrading. Yep. Battling for podiums. Give your drivers the respect. Keep upgrading. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep upgrading. What you can do once you stop building parts is give to the driver that has more points. That way they can fight. Yeah, keep getting points. It's tempting to push. Yeah, so overall, the comments were very, very similar, more or less. We've had a good start to the season. It's been a pretty solid start. You know, nothing kind of nothing special, but also nothing lost, so to speak. And Lewis and Bregman putting in much better lap times now. Bregman, yeah, only going a little bit faster, whereas LaRousse has gone a lot faster into third position. Tuning, oh no, down to fourth now because others have improved. Okay, that was unfortunate. So was that. That was better. So was that. Okay, 63 out of 90 to get that engine all the way tuned up. Yeah, so with Bregman, it's a bit more even on the tuning when we're what we're focusing on is probably more chassis than anything else. And we do want to go up with the engine as well, but it's got to be a bit of both. And then with LaRousse, it's just pure engine, but LaRousse can't focus again. Bregman's in the zone. That should be some good sectors coming out. We've got a green sector 1, a purple sector 2. Boom. Go on, Bregman. Put in a great lap time. That's how you do it. There we go. Our car is just getting better and better throughout the season. So far, that's what it seems like. It seems like we've got a strong car, and it's whether or not our drivers can really get the most out of it. Risky one, let's go. There we go. That one was risky again, but it paid off. So the engine is fully tuned up. 2981. Okay, we're going to focus on chassis here. That's all we're looking at. Chassis. Oh, this is risky. Oh, it paid off. It paid off again. Nice. Okay, that was pretty good. Now it's just whether or not LaRousse can match up to Bregman here, because LaRousse down in 7th, that's not aces. Holgerson's gone fastest by almost 2 seconds. Get out of town. The Ezzolinis are too fast. Too fast. Someone did make a comment about if we had been able to hold on to second place in the drivers last season, we might have grabbed Holgerson. There is a chance we could have done that. But I do like the handy trait for LaRousse. It's a pretty good trait to have. And he's slowly improving up into 5th now. It will be whether or not Bregman go big on another couple of laps. We're gonna keep tuning this entire session. Quite a simple focus on that one for LaRousse. Now, Bregman, what are we going to look at? Probably just try and get that chassis done. There we go. And now we'll drop down onto the steering. Even though the engine is important, I think, actually, to be fair, we've got half the session to go. I think this particular lap, this particular quali session, we should be able to get the golden tune on all components of the car. Okay, LaRousse is in the zone. Bregman, however, is stuck behind Silver. And there's actually lost. So look, Nielsen can go past, but Bregman won't go past. Let's time my pit exit better. Look at what Nielsen just did. LaRousse goes into 3rd with a 147.2. Yeah, Bregman put in a really bad lap, but that is because of the car in front of him. Okay. So we've got a red flag, which means everyone will come back in and we'll have to wait for the red flag to go because we can't. Oh, we've got 1 point. There we go. That's nice. Can't send anyone out until the red flag is done. And it's actually not a bad thing that we took a second there because it does mean that our car, or at least Bregman's in a bit of space. LaRousse, not so much. He's going to have to make some overtakes. Yeah, LaRousse's lap time has been kind of compromised, but Bregman in a load of space at the back. Pretty useful. And goes into 4th. So goes faster than LaRousse and is only 0.4 off the pole position right now. I don't think we're going to get the full golden tune now. It's a little bit ruined by that red flag period. But we will get, I think we will get another opportunity. Oh, only us and Woods are going out. Oh no, the others are coming out. But we might get another lap in. Or at least we'll get another tuning in. But it doesn't look like the others will. And Bregman is going fast. And he's up into 2nd place. Yes, Bregman. Can we get another tuning in? I think we will. Yes, we will. Okay. That wasn't so bad. So Nielsen's 28.68, and yet our car is way, way stronger than that. So it's genuinely just whether or not our drivers are able to get the results we need. Oh, Bregman's down into third. Okay. This genuinely might be a situation of the drivers. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to say it. It seems a bit mean, but the drivers just may not be up to it. It's an even spread of cars here. Look at that. So Bregman starts in third, LaRue starts in sixth. It was a pretty good session. I do feel like we could have got closer, but that red flag period kind of messed it up. We'll start them both on the hard tires. We'll try and go all out at the start. And oh, Johansson, driver of Team Vernier, partied a bit too hard. Cilliers partied a bit too hard. And we've got an invigorated Azevedo. Henny Holgerson partied too hard. That could be good. That could be good for us taking off points away from Ezzolini. Now, Bregman, I need a good start. No, instantly loses out to Holgerson. What? No, gets it back. There we go. Oh, almost. Almost got past Woods as well. Lose. Oh, come on now. You can't be losing those positions, Bregman. Okay, we're running fifth and sixth. The Ezzolinis are running just behind the LeBron of Nielsen. Nielsen seems to be a lot stronger in this car than Maldonado. This season, at least. Maldonado was looking good last season, but can't get past Bregman. Well, Bregman's out in front. So, then again, LaRusse is... Oh, no, they're lapping about the same. They're lapping about the same, so there's no reason to swap the guys over right now. If it comes to pass that, you know, one driver is lapping way faster than the other driver, then yeah, it makes sense to swap them, but not just yet. Bregman's trying to get past Morstan, isn't able to just yet, and it does mean that the front cars are getting away. We are really getting held up right now. There we go. Both of us got past Morstan. Now get off down the road. LaRouche lost the position again, but Bregman, get off down the road. Yeah, the gap is opening up. 2 seconds. LaRouche is having trouble. We're going to pit probably around about lap 10. Morstan's pushing, but Bregman doesn't really need to. Okay, Bregman's going to come in and we're going to go to... the medium. LaRouche, because you're in behind, you're going to go on the hard. Actually, you know what? I don't think that really makes sense. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's done. Oh, Divin Battles crashed. So this cars are slowing down and we're getting our free pit stop. That's like the first time that has ever happened where we get a kind of a better pit stop because the yellow flag is happening while we're pitting. That's never happened. And it's really interesting that the Chapmans in front of us don't seem interested in pitting just yet. Like under the yellow flag. I would have thought they would go for it, but they haven't. Okay, LaRousse is in the zone. Let's give it a push and a burn. Let's go. And again. Okay, you know what we're going to do? Oh, they've yellow flags. Okay, Morston's going to go in. We're going to go by running 4th and 5th right now, but quite significantly behind the 3 drivers in front of us. Like, we might have a strong car, but those 3 drivers are just so fast. 3 minutes to go. There is even potentially the chance of LaRousse going for a 1 stop if there's more yellow flags or whatever. Okay, Bregman's going to let LaRousse go by. And LaRousse is going to try and go off down the road. Because LaRousse is in the zone, looking good, focused up. Okay, 20 seconds is the difference right now. I would like to see that difference coming down slowly. LaRousse is in the zone again. When you go, so is Bregman. That I want to see that difference come down. It's so difficult to try and drag back time once you've lost it. Oh, Bregman with a puncher. That's really unfortunate for Bregman. No, stop stressing. You just got to get home. But Bregman has now gone onto the hard tire and will genuinely just run from now to the end. Can we burn just yet? We can. But not with them both. LaRousse running in 4th has almost caught up to the... Oh no, Holgerson's pitted, that's why. LaRousse is in the zone right now, though. There's no chance, really, of LaRousse doing a 1-stop anymore. Not with the amount of burning we've been doing because of being in the zone. Bregman's in the zone. Okay. It's a bit of an odd one because, of course, we swapped LaRousse and Bregman around, but then that puncture has kind of hurt our chances. You know, I would have swapped them back. But that puncture has kind of meant that it's nearer, well, it's more or less impossible to do that. What it's about for Bregman is getting those positions back, and we are only 4 seconds, 5 seconds behind Morston, running just behind Maldonado right now. There we go. There's Maldonado done. We've just got to get Morston back, and there is even the option of pitting LaRousse again for a nice repair, because we've got so much time before Morston. Bregman's in the zone. Okay, give it a push then. Yeah, you know what? We definitely will pit now. Because everyone will slow down. And LaRousse can go into the pits, get that free pit stop, and repair and make everything nice and shiny. Comes back out. Nice pair of soft tires. Bregman is right on Morston's tail. We're a minute behind the front 3. They are just on another level right now. So that is 5th place back for Bregman. LaRousse is in the zone. I think it's a little bit too much of a difference here to swap them back. I just don't think it would work in enough time. The front three are just like, look at this, all next to each other. Nilsson's just overtaken the Ezzolinis, burning all the way home, and is going to get the win. Wowza. And fourth and fifth, it is again. Super solid racing, another 13 points, and the golden lap. Oh, okay. The golden lap for LaRousse. The problem is you can't really go burning the entire race. We can't do that just yet. 23 points taken from that race. LaRousse is 45, 42. Paul Woods, 87. It's really close at the top, and then it's really close between our two drivers. But we're now all 17 points off LeBron. Oliveira's back. That's good. Look at the calendar. Next up, a nice and wide track. Overtaking and engines are better. And it's going to be a wet one as well. Okay. That was an okay race. It almost feels like we're just kind of running a theme here. Doesn't it? You know, 4 and 6, 4 and 5, 4 and 5, 4 and 5. We're running like a super solid race, a super solid team. But we can't push on. We need the others to make some mistakes. And relying on the others to make mistakes is... You know, it's not really going to do it, is it? It's not really going to do it. Either way, that'll be it from me today, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed another race, another really solid race, another 4th and 5th. The 3rd place is ours, but I want to get 2nd. And the thing is that we are faster than one of the LeBron drivers. Maldonado finished in 6th or 7th. No, he's just behind us here. Yeah, look, we need the Ezzolinis to have trouble, and we need Nilsson to have trouble if either of our drivers are going to compete for the driver standings. But it's more about we need our opposition to also have troubles for the team game as well. It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. So, thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. It was a pretty good one. Leave a comment. We're running a bit of a theme, and it's just a little bit stagnant. We need to push on. So, thank you for watching. Until next time.